share. So with that, let's move on to, since we've been talking about Monica Garcia, we have breaking news. So it just broke that the court has dismissed Monica Garcia's lawsuit against Heather Gay amid claims of a botched surgery. Now, just as a quick refresher, but before we dive into the refresher, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps to grow the channel. And as always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. All right. So just as a quick refresher, and I do have the article that we're going to read, Monica was countersuing Heather Gay because Heather Gay had sued her for her unpaid beauty lab and laser bill once she realized the same Monica Fowler who had stiffed her on a 2K bill was the same Monica Garcia who was her now co-star. So the court has dismissed Monica's countersuit, which was for $50,000, claiming that she got a botched job, which to me was a clear Erica Jane, we're appealing for legal reasons move. She only did the countersuit as a way to get Heather to drop hers. But since the court dismissed it, this is a big win for Heather Gay. But let's get into it and also address more of Monica coming clean about, you know, infiltrating a group of elites, because she's pretty much confirming everything that led. She purposely created the Blvd account to get on the show. She purposely infiltrated Jen Shah's inner circle to get on the show, not because she wanted to expose Jen Shah for being a bad person, but because she wanted to become Jen Shah. And now she's being honest about it. So let's get into it. So this is according to Reality Blurb. It says a court dismissed Monica Garcia's shocking lawsuit against Heather Gay. Meanwhile, Monica addressed fan hate, and she admitted she infiltrated the group of elites on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Heather first sued Monica for not paying her bill at Heather's beauty lab med spa. Monica then countersued, claiming she got botched injections. However, according to legal documents obtained by The Sun, a judge in Utah dismissed Monica's countersuit. The reason? Monica's claim is, quote, time barred from the statute of limitations, and she failed to obtain a certificate of compliance from the Division of Professional Licensing. The doc said a hearing over the motion wouldn't be helpful because the law is clear and straightforward in this matter. So basically the judge is saying, look, you didn't sue her in a timely manner because well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending what it is and how you look at it, there are a statute of limitations. So you can't, there are expiration dates for certain things that you can then sue for. I personally think that on certain things, there shouldn't be a statute of limitations, but that's for a whole nother video on our legal system. Too heavy for this. Okay, but let's keep going. But the lawsuit against Monica from Heather's Med Spa is still in action. So this is why this is a big win for Heather. The countersuit has been dismissed and her lawsuit against Monica is still active, okay? So before the lawsuit was dismissed, Monica had depositions with a couple of estheticians who allegedly fixed the, quote, box injections from Beauty Lab. Last week, Monica filed a motion for a protective order to keep certain information private. She claims the following info is unrelated to the case and therefore shouldn't be disclosed: her healthcare providers, Medicare health insurance info, employees for the last 5 years before she received the services, investigative reports, copy of statements and bills, etc. According to Monica, she filed the motion because a healthcare provider never treated her to fix the defective cosmetic lip pumping procedure. No investigative reports exist, and she doesn't allege she lost any wages. So, Monica, what are you talking about? So, according to Monica herself, she said that a healthcare provider never treated her to treat the defective lip pumping services. There was no investigative report, and she didn't lose any wages. This is according to Monica herself. I'm confused. And I totally understand why the judge tossed this frivolous, lawsuit out, so there's that. A judge hasn't ruled on her motion just to keep everything private, but girl, bye. Meanwhile, she reacted to fan backlash on Instagram. Now, I have the quote of what she said on Instagram, but before we dive into what she said on Instagram, this is the thing. What really, and this is the personal qualm I have, what really pisses me off about people like Monica and people like Rachel from Vanderpump Rules is when they use their position to muddy the legal system. When they file frivolous lawsuits like this, when they waste, the court's resources and time and money on things that are so clearly frivolous. And by frivolous, it means meritless, just doing it to do it to get out of something. The same way Rachel did with her, restraining order against Sheena Shea, which was absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Because every time people do this, it makes it so much harder for when people who may not have the means that these people have, when they have a legitimate lawsuit, to be taken seriously, to have the court's money and resources and support, to have judges and lawyers take them seriously when they do have, serious cases. And that really pisses me off when people do that. You know what I mean? It's really, 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 really too much. Really too much. Okay. Ugh. All right. I'm going to get off my soapbox with that. Now, also speaking of disgusting things and tone-deaf things, Monica had the audacity to compare herself to Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant. Again, I just threw up in my mouth because how disgusting and delusional do you have to be? Number one, Kobe and your beautiful daughter and everybody else that we lost on that day in the airplane, rest in peace. I feel sick even talking about this, but she posted it, so here we are. The fact that she is comparing what she's, quote, going through to Kobe Bryant is tone deaf and disgusting and very disrespectful to his family. We lost Kobe, and the fact that Monica is trying to compare herself to him is disgusting. So this is what she said. Quote, hate that I'm a troll, broke, poor, single, divorced, cheated, excommunicated. Hate that I'm childish, loud, was an assistant, Monica wrote on her Instagram stories, mirroring a famous quote from Kobe Bryant. Then she goes on to say, hate that I was a fan, played the game, got on the show, ran a snark page, went to the FBI, hate that I infiltrated a group of elites, hate it with all your heart, and hate that I'm loved for the same exact reasons, she said, ending her post. I mean, absolutely disgusting. The late, great Kobe said, hate me or love me, it's one or the other, always has been. Hate my game, my swagger, hate my fade away, my hunger. Hate that I'm a veteran, a champion. Hate that. Hate it with all your heart. And hate that I'm loved for all the same exact reasons. Yes, Kobe, we love you. We miss you. Rest in peace with you and your beautiful child. It is absolutely disgusting for her to bring him into this. I feel sick even talking about it. Like, I really do. But it just goes to her delusion. And again, for any of those, I know we don't have them on my channel because we all have brains and hearts, but it just goes to prove to all the Monica stans out there, she's admitting it herself. She infiltrated the group. That's not a housewife. That's a stalker. That's not iconic. That's psychotic. She's not a princess. She's not a queen. She's not an icon. She's delusional and she's sick and she's a stalker. That's what this woman is. And there's a difference between identifying with someone who you may feel has a similar life situation to you, being able to have a come up. That's fine. We all like to be inspired by people who have similar life situations, who catches the break, who gets the job, who gets the gig, who gets the guy, who gets the money, who gets the come up. Yes, we all love that. We all love those inspiring stories, of course, but not this way. There's a difference between someone having a similar life circumstance, whether it's being divorced or not having a lot of money or working a 9 to 5 or knowing what the struggle is or being a single parent, whatever the case may be, who gets their break and who gets their come up and gets their shine. That's wonderful. And I root for those people. I'm inspired by those people. I hope to be one of those people, right? But not like this. All come ups are not good comes ups. You see what I'm saying? This woman is sick. She's sick. And she keeps telling us, thank you so much, and Deb, for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And she keeps telling us out of her own mouth exactly who she is. She said she infiltrated a group of elitists. If this is a group of elitists, why do you want to be a part of them? If you hate these women so much, why do you want to be one of them so bad? That's the sick part. There are a lot of reality TV shows out there. Bad Girls Club. You would have fit right on in. Should have went on Bad Girls Club. There are an infinite amount of reality TV shows out there. Pitch your own show. If you hate these women to the point where you were stalking them, driving by their houses, created an entire account online dedicated to trashing them, and then you have such vitriol for them, like, and you get on there and you talk about their looks and everything, their age and all this stuff. If you hate these women so much, why do you want to be them so badly? Because you don't hate them, you envy them. And you want to be them. That's why out of your own mouth, you said you infiltrated them. So miss me, Monica. You're sick. You're a psycho, you're a stalker, in my personal opinion, and keep Kobe's name out of your mouth. All right, that's where I stand. But as always, I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. And be sure to like, subscribe, and share. So with that, you guys, I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and chat for a little bit. But I will definitely be taking my candy cane questions and comments because I love you guys. All right, so let's start up here.